Hey there, Capricorn. Welcome to your reading for the week of May 4th. This week, if you want to catch me live, I go live every single day at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. But Capricorn, let's see what is going on for you this week. And Capricorn. Love it. I love it already, Capricorn. You showing up. So I like that. Let's keep going here, Capricorn. The Sun as your center card. Are you kidding me? This is very positive here, Capricorn. So, love it. Amazing. Wheel of Fortune as well. This is very, very positive for you. I feel like there's a lot of good stuff coming up for you here. So, let's keep it going. All right, Capricorn. You start off with the potential card here. I'm going to show you that in a second. But I do feel like there could be a lot of potential coming in for you. This could be in work or business, but here it is, the potential card. I feel like you had this card last week, now that I think about it, because I was saying something about this mountain. I don't know, I'm going to have to watch your reading for last week because I'm pretty sure you had this card. And I was like saying something about you climbing the mountain, being, you are the goat that's climbing the mountain in the first place. So I feel like for a lot of you, this says something that you could be working on or want to work on has a lot of potential. Next, you show up here with the Devil, and you have the Queen of Spades as well. I would definitely be careful of toxic people with this combination. The Devil is you, but what I would say is that the Queen of Spades is very specific in the playing card reading system. It can represent like giving someone money and never seeing it again. It can represent, even offering someone assistance who isn't going to appreciate it. Or, it's like there's the old saying, no good deed goes unpunished. So this is kind of like one of those things. It's just saying, it's not saying anything bad's going to happen. It's just saying, be careful who you give things to. Be careful who you give energy to, because it's like you don't want to waste that energy. You even have the Queen of Wands here. The Queen of Wands is a good card to me, but it can be a card of seduction. It can be a card of getting sucked into something like a get-rich-quick scheme, or it can be someone giving you some sort of story about how they need money, and it's just not true. And you have the Eight of Swords here as well. Again, I'm going to cover all the lines at the end, but and I really don't want to get too far off track here, but what I would say is that this does not look good for lending someone money, helping someone who you shouldn't be helping, or helping someone who can't help themselves. So again, I would just be very careful of that with that energy there. You do have the Justice card, which is pretty good. You have the King of Hearts as well. So I do feel like you are kind of protected from this. I feel like there will be obvious warning signs for some of you. For some of you, this could just be a toxic person from the past. You could be dealing with a legal situation, like a divorce or a separation with this person. And I feel like if you are, I feel like there will be justice with the Justice card. For others, I feel like it's just saying, don't put energy into anything negative. Put all your energy into something positive. Justice is cause and effect. It literally says, the side of the scale that you stack things on is the side of the scale that you're going to get. So whether that's positivity or negativity is up to you. Both these cards say, kind of stack things on the positive side of things this week. Next, you have the King of Swords here with the Three Clubs. This could be someone trying to get a second chance here. So again, like I said, I would just be careful. For some of you, I almost feel like this is someone that you've already given a second chance to. So it's like you've already given them a second chance. Like, to me, adults should get one chance, because we're adults, right? It's like we know the difference between right and wrong. So I feel like some of you need to realize that with a person, that someone, here, if someone's trying to come back, or this doesn't even have to be a love situation, I'm feeling. I feel like this could be any type of situation. It's like someone's trying to come back for a second chance, and I would say no, is what I'd say there, Capricorn. Very interesting that potential card comes up, and this is like a completely separate story. Even just like looking at those cards, I don't even see how this could be potential. The only thing that I would say to you, Capricorn, is that for this to be potential, I feel like it's like the potential for you to stand up for yourself, especially with this Queen of Wands coming up right here. I feel like some of you are having the potential to stand up for yourself, to take your personal power back, or to stand out in some way. This feels like someone stealing energy to me here, Capricorn. This feels like an energy vampire. Could be like someone at work. It's like maybe they always take credit for what you do. I feel like this row here is amazing, but I feel like it's saying you are now taking credit for the things that you do. So it's like you're taking your power back with this middle row. So I love it, Capricorn. Again, this is your past, this is your present, this is your future. You have the turtle spirit, says slow and steady wins the race. I feel like things have been extremely slow and steady for Capricorn. I feel like sometimes you feel like maybe you're taking, one step forward, 20 steps back. So I feel like some of you, sometimes you make progress, but then I feel like you feel that it just gets taken away very quickly. Or maybe you feel like you're making progress, but it's like not as much as you want. So that's what I feel there. Next, you have the Queen of Wands here and the Four of Spades. This is very good. I feel like you are finally kind of getting paid for your energy. I feel like you are finally seeing results, basically. Queen of Wands is a card of wholehearted energy. It's a card of putting everything you got into something. That Four of Spades is normally a card of like rest, relaxation, recovery, kind of like the Four of Swords in the tarot. But what I would say here is I feel like it's just saying that you're finally seeing results for the work that you've been doing there. So love it. Next, you have the Sun card here and the Eight of Spades. Needing a vacation, needing a break is what I'd say to you, Capricorn. The Sun is a very good card, the best card in the deck, card of celebration, happiness, good things coming in for you. The Eight of Spades is a card called the Mountain in the playing card reading system. And it just represents needing a break. It's like you've been climbing a mountain, like I said, with that potential card. You've been experiencing difficulties and challenges. And it's like, maybe you need a break. Maybe you need a vacation. So I feel like some of you just enjoy this time. I feel like saying like, don't put too much pressure on yourself. Like if you feel like you need a break, but you also maybe have like that internal dialogue that's saying you should be working, you should be doing this, you should be doing that. I feel like you need to like get that out of your head. And I would just say, if you need a break, take a break. I feel like it'll be worth it. The sun, I always say, is a mixture between the sun and the moon. The sun has two different rays here. It has straight lines and it has wiggly lines. This represents a combination of the two energies. And it kind of says you have overcome the fear energy. You have overcome the illusion energy of the moon. And it's like now you're focusing on things that are reality with the sun. So love it. Next, you have the Death card, of course, and the Queen of Cups. I do feel like this could be a Scorpio coming in for some of you, or someone with a Scorpio in their chart, or just a water sign. I feel like some of you could be dealing with a Virgo as well. But if you're looking for love, I feel like this could be someone new coming in. For others, this is definitely just a change. The Death card, of course, is a transformation. The Queen of Hearts in the playing card reading system is the card of the mother, and it just represents birth. So kind of like two cards of birth or rebirth. I feel like some of you could just be going through a change here, Capricorn. Next, you have the Truth Be Told card here. Again, I feel like saying the truth will set you free. With this card, you have the Eight of Spades, or the Eight of Swords here, the Wheel of Fortune, the Hermit. It's like something is being exposed here. The Hermit represents needing to share something with the world. He has the six-pointed star inside of his lantern here, and the lantern represents him sharing knowledge or sharing something that he has gone through with the world. He's also, by the way, he's standing at the top of a mountain on the Hermit. It says that he kind of has all the wisdom. I mean, everything about him represents wisdom. His gray cloak, his beard that he has as well, and the fact that he's standing at the top of a mountain. So it's like you have overcome great adversity. You've overcome great things in your life. And it's like now it's time to share that. So I feel like some of you need to share your story with this card here. You have the Eight of Swords here. And the Four of Hearts, love it. Eight of Swords, again, being stuck, but it's a card of keeping yourself trapped because, again, she could easily step forward and she would be set free. But I feel like a lot of you need to do that. For others, I feel like this is like needing to dive into emotions. She's only standing in a tiny little puddle here, and it kind of represents the fact that she is not taking the full leap into her emotions or feeling certain emotions that could set her free. The Four of Hearts is a card of newness in the playing card reading system. Kind of represents like new love, but it could also represent anything new. It could represent a new job, new business, a new life, could represent anything. But it's also a card of like safety, security, comfort, protection. So I feel like this is what you are heading towards. Next, you have the Wheel of Fortune here and the Six of Diamonds. I love it. Wheel of Fortune is like a turning point in your life. To me, it is your destiny as well. The Wheel of Fortune is like your personal vision for your life. It's like your path. You are thinking about it. And, it also represents vibration as well. You have this snake here, and it's like got these, it's a squiggly snake, kind of like the squiggly lines here with the sun. I feel like your vibration is going to be very important for you this week. I feel like keeping yourself positive, maintaining a high vibration is really what you need to do. That Six of Diamonds is a card of imposter syndrome. It's a very good card. It's called the Clover, and it represents a lot of luck, but it also can represent feeling like you're not good enough to have something. So again, I would change your feelings about like how you feel about getting something, right? I would feel like, I think you need to think more positively with this card. There's also, by the way, Scorpio is definitely standing out in your reading. On the Wheel of Fortune, the phoenix up here, this bird, represents Scorpio. So I feel like some of you could be dealing with a Scorpio as well. It just keeps popping into my head. Finally, you have the Hermit and the Jack of Diamonds. I feel like some of you could also be dealing with a Virgo. So Scorpio, Virgo, Leo, those are the signs that stand out to me the most. Of course, just a general reading. So it could be any sign. But I feel like this is you needing to share something with the world. Jack of Diamonds is a card of anxiety about something, but also receiving good news. This whole row here, to me, kind of does represent a little bit of anxiety. But it kind of says, if you let it out, if you share something, I feel like you will be very, very successful here. So I feel like you need to let something out with all these cards here. And finally here, Capricorn, you have the Gem card. So love it. I feel like you're getting some sort of reward. Just the word reward is popping into my head. I feel like you're getting a reward after a very difficult period of time that you've been going through. So I love this, Capricorn. A lot of good stuff coming up for you. You have the, in this row here, you have the Devil, that Queen of Swords, the Queen of Spades, the Sun, the Eight of Spades, the Hermit, and that Jack of Diamonds. I really feel like some of you need to take a break, like need a vacation or need to take some resting time. In a lot of ways, like what's popping into my head is withdrawal of pressure. Those are like the words that are popping into my head with this, this first diagonal here. So I feel like it's saying you need to remove pressure from your life, but through resting, relaxing, things like that, or taking a vacation, even if you feel like you can't. I always get comments from people who say, like, I don't have a job, I'm stressing out, and that's all I can think about, and so, I can't take a break, I can't take a vacation. And I'm like, always like, you need it the most, because it's like, if that's all you're thinking about, the fact that you don't have a job, that you don't have whatever you need, then you're just going to attract more of that into your life. So again, I feel like vibes are very important for you this week here, Capricorn, and I feel like your headspace needs to be protected. Like I said, I feel like there's a sense of protection here with the Devil and the Queen of Swords, meaning you need to protect yourself from other people's vibes. I feel like you need to keep your vibes super high with these cards here. The more you can do that, the better. So I would be doing things like, if I were you, I'd be like waking up, listening to your favorite song or listening to something that puts you in a good mood. I'd be like watching movies every single night that put you in a good mood. I feel like the more you can control your mood, your vibes, the better here with these cards. Whatever it is, it's going to be different for all of you. Maybe going for a walk or maybe exercising raises your vibration. Maybe, whatever it is, doesn't matter. I feel like you need to do it. In this row here, I feel like this is saying, again, vacation, Eight of Spades. You have the Eight of Spades and you have the Eight of Swords. Again, I do not read tarot and playing cards the same way, but they're basically the same card. So I feel like some of you need a break, you need a vacation. Even though that Eight of Swords can represent being stuck, I do feel like it's still saying like vacation. That Four of Hearts is a very good card. This is kind of like saying after some sort of break, you will be very successful. I really feel like that Sun is also kind of like talking about kind of like overcoming fear in a lot of ways. So I feel like some of you are letting go of certain fears this week. So I like to see that. This row here is very good for love. Like some of you might be on a break from love, or maybe you've been on a break from love for like 20 years. It could be a very long time with that Eight of Spades. But I feel like with this Wheel of Fortune and the Six of Diamonds, it could be saying you are maybe opening back up to love if you haven't had it in a while. Like I said, I feel like someone new coming in for you. Jack of Diamonds is a very specific card, Capricorn. It can represent someone new coming in for you, so definitely feel new love here for you. I feel like for some of you, I'm getting a million messages for you, Capricorn. I'm just going to keep going, so I apologize if you don't want to hear me ramble, but I'm getting a bunch of stuff here, so I'm going to say it. I feel like some of you could be dealing with bosses this week as well with these cards. These two cards down here, the King of Swords and the Three of Clubs, I almost feel like this could be good news for you. For some of you, this could be like a layoff as well. with this Eight of Spades in this Eight of Swords. But the Four of Hearts is like saying this is going to lead you to something new. So if you are getting laid off, or if there's some sort of challenge at work, I almost feel like it's pushing you towards something new in the future. I'd say your future row looks very positive, is what I'd say to you, Capricorn. I do feel like it's about like needing to realize how far you've come with this Hermit, needing to realize that you've climbed to the top of this hill, this mountain, I should say, and it's like you have all this wisdom, and I feel like you have something to share. So I feel like you need to let it out. Six of Diamonds, feeling like you're not good enough. I feel like you are more than good enough to do something, and I feel like you need to just share it with the world. So thank you for watching, Capricorn. Really appreciate it, and enjoy your week.